Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an updated how to take in or put in and take out a nose ring. How weird is that? In the old video I said that sentence the exact same way. That's really weird. Anyway, so I'm just going to be showing you how to take out and to put in a nose hoop. I wanted to do an updated one because, well, one, someone asked me to, and because the old one that I had was filmed on a webcam, so the quality was just so god-awful, so I figured I would just refilm it in 1080p and just kind of an updated one. So I've had my nose pierced for almost 2 years now, so you know it has been healed for quite a while. In my nose right now I have a 5/16 lengthwise, and it is a 22 gauge nose hoop. In my previous video I was using I believe it was in 16 or 18 gauge nose hoop, which is quite a lot bigger than this one that I have in now. So since I can't fit that one into my nose anymore without really bad pressure and pain from stretching it, I just bought this little 22 gauge one, and I'm going to be showing you how to take it out and to put it in. For those of you who are wondering, because a lot of people tend to struggle with nose hoops. You're not alone, I did too. I really didn't know how to go about it. I had to look up, you know, diagrams on Google and search on YouTube how to do it. So I'm just going to be kind of sharing this and, you know, showing you what to do. So since I have my nose hoop in now, I'm going to show you how to take it out and then put it back in. So to take out a nose hoop there is a flat surface up against the inside of your nostril. So what I like to do is I like to start from the bottom right here, and you push in. And as you can see, the bottom is coming out of my nose right here. So then you could just keep pushing until it comes all the way out like that. So that is how you take out the nose hoop, and I'll just kind of show you again what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that okay. So this is what the nose hoop looks like, and it just has a little ball or flat surface. For those of you who are wondering where I got this nose hoop, I got it from Amazon for $13 because it is 14 karat white gold. So yeah, this is what the nose hoop looks like, and here's what my nose looks like without a ring in it. It does look quite large because of all of the 16 gauge hoops that I was wearing, so it is kind of big. If I were to take it out for good, it would get a lot smaller. Obviously it would not stay this noticeable, but yes, that is what my nose looks like without a hoop. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is how to put in a nose hoop. In the previous video I showed you, like, you know, to clean it first and all that. That's very important. So if you want to take the new jewelry that you're going to be putting in and use some antibacterial soap, for example, we have Provan, which is what I recommend to everybody who has piercings. This stuff's great for piercings. So go ahead and give that a quick wash, and then wash your hands, of course, and then you're ready to put the nose hoop in. Okay, so to put the nose hoop in is, you know, again, kind of a tricky thing to do, but you kind of have to take this end, the end without the flat surface on it, and feed it through the hole from the inside. I know there are different ways to do this. I have seen people who would bend the ring and put it in that way. That's easier for them. That is not easier for me, and that's how jewelry can break. So I don't recommend doing it that way. It is possible to do it from the inside out. It just takes a lot of patience and a lot of practice, so you just got to kind of be patient with it. But what I like to do is I like to take a cotton ball which is wet, so I just have a wet cotton ball here, and I just kind of like to lube the outside of my nose a little bit, just to kind of make it a little easier for the ring to go through. So now that we have that all wet, you're going to want to take the nose ring that you just cleaned, feed it into the inside of your nose, and that went in really easy. So yeah, I kind of made that look really easy, but you just kind of feed it in through your nose, and if you can't seem to find it coming out this way, kind of poke it around and use your index finger on the outside and see when you are getting closer to you know, the opening. So kind of poke around, feel around, and then once you get it, it will start to poke out of the nose, piercing like this, and then you just take your finger the rest of the way and just push it inside your nose like that. And then you have your nose hoop in. So the flat surface should be totally flush with your nostril on the inside, you know, so the nose hoop doesn't fall out or anything like that. And then after you put it in, if your nose piercing is still fairly new and or this is your first time wearing a nose hoop or anything like that, it's best to clean it. So in this little medicine thing right here, I have some hot sea salt water that I mixed. You just take 1/4 teaspoon of non-iodized sea salt. You got to make sure it's non-iodized sea salt, and put it in here. And then hot water, as hot as you can stand it. That's what my piercer always told me. He said if you ever have an infection, make a sea salt solution and make the water as hot as you can stand it. So that's what I did. And then you're just going to want to take a little Q-tip right here and then just clean around the area. You can clean inside as well, just to keep the area nice and clean, especially if this is your first time changing your nose ring or anything like that. So yeah, you're just gonna want to clean really, really good around there. And don't worry if it is, when you do change your nose hoop and it does look a little red around it, no worries there. That's perfectly normal. Especially me, I have really sensitive skin, so if I play with like if I rub my neck for too long, my neck turns really red. So since I was messing around with this, my nose is really red, but everything, it's really not that hard. You just it's just like a practice game. Since I've had mine for so long, it went in really easy. Over experience, I have found it easier. It's easier to change a nose hoop if it is a smaller gauge. I mean, it's different for everybody, but this one, I've really never had any problems putting it in and out. And also because I've been practicing a shit ton, which that's really all it takes. So I really hope this was informational for all of you guys. If you have any further questions, go ahead and shoot me a comment below and I will be more than happy to answer it for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope this kind of helped you. I really wanted to kind of make it look a little bit more difficult than that, so I could kind of go along with you guys for all your first times. But yeah, as you can see, it does get really easy. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.